Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Tennis Manager. We're on episode 66. Recently, just quick announcement for you. I saw that Tennis Manager 2022 is on its way. So they are going to be having what appears to be a yearly release. This one released in May. So if they follow that release pattern, we should be about 3 months away from that release. If this series is still active by that time, we would be moving on at that point into Tennis Manager 2022. And either way, even if this series doesn't make it through another 3 months, we would be looking at doing a series on Tennis Manager 2022. So look for that one to be coming in the near future. And this time around, now that I'm on their radar, after I was their streamer of the week, I should hopefully this time be able to get a key a little bit early and bring that content to you a little bit sooner than we did last time around. But anyway, I am definitely looking forward to that. I've only seen a single screenshot, but I was encouraged by what I saw from that one. They definitely look to have made some progress in the game for the upcoming version. Squaw, the new one on the scene. What a good week. I took over some training this week and wow. 98% increase in speed to get her from a 6 to a 7, which just a week ago we brought that to a 6. Lob and hot shots both going up as well this week, so that is a tremendous week in progress for the youngster. Raducanu also getting that speed, which I've been focused pretty heavily on, interfering with, trying to make some progress there, up to a 12, finally to something manageable. Montgomery, forehand accuracy, a recent target, up to a 15. So really strong week for the team as a whole. Oh, by the way, Gosenseva, speed 15. Oh, and Goff. It was only a 140 tournament, but a 140 tournament victory for Goff, something she's very much been desperate for as she's had a bit of a poor year to this point. Talk about a quick change. Raducanu picks up a handful of attribute points and jumps in the rankings by 40 spots and now has sponsorship offers. The best of these was Adidas. Not a massive offer here, but it's certainly a decent one. Actually, it turns out it was singular offers in all 3 departments, so overall that's a good chunk of money coming in. And Montgomery is the 1 seed at a 280 tournament in Mallorca. We'll see how she does with this one. In terms of challengers, Raducanu is the 4 seed as the 32nd ranked player right now. She's got a good path in to at least the quarterfinals. Goff is the 3 seed at this tournament, also looking at an easy path to the quarterfinals. Katrina Scout is the 5 seed here. Andreescu is going to be that main challenger to watch out for besides, well, Goff, really. With a 1, 3, and 4 seed, I like our chances of having some success with this tournament. If somebody along the way can knock off Andreescu, I think we look likely to maybe come out of this thing with a winner from any one of those 3. Be nice if it was Raducanu, actually. Straightforward to the quarterfinals, and here's how we're looking. Montgomery, easy path to the semis, where she has a very good chance of playing against Raducanu, which means we have a very good chance, ridiculously good chance of seeing one of these 2 in the finals. At the other end of the quarterfinals, Goff has definitely the right path, and then it's going to be either Scout or Andreescu in that next round. Let's hope Scout gets the upset. Goff comes away with the win from there, and then we are looking at a finals matchup inter-squad, which would mean a guaranteed winner from this 280 tournament. That's what we're hoping for. Let's see what actually happens from here. And they've both won their matches, so yes, we have 3 players in the semifinals, which means we're guaranteed 1 in the final. Can we make it 2, though? Unfortunately, Andreescu did beat Scout, so it's going to be difficult. Top 4 seeds all in the semifinals. This is a good tournament for us, regardless of the outcome, but hopefully somebody can beat Andreescu. I'm hoping for Goff. Maybe it's going to come down to Montgomery. Let's see what happens. We're going to quick sim for this one. It's a small tournament. I kind of want to back off and try to give it to Raducanu, but we'll let her do her thing and see what happens. 7-5, 3-6, 6-3. It is a winner. So Montgomery into the final. Raducanu, though, nicely done with 61 total winners, but 39 unforced errors. She's got a lot of work to do, a lot of weaknesses. Clean match for Montgomery. Goff has lost, so it is Andreescu in the final. She won the first set, lost the following two. Either way, 2 semifinal losses. Still looks good. Raducanu especially getting that deep into the tournament. Can somebody beat Andreescu? Well, we're down to that last shot. It's going to be up to Montgomery to make it happen. 1-7 all time against the 29-year-old. Of course, we are ahead of her in the ranking department at this stage, but can we get just our second win against her? Small tournament, small importance. We're going to play quick pace throughout the entire thing. Let's just hope that Montgomery can do something here in this match. She does lose the opening game, but she didn't have service, though it looks like she's on her way to losing 2 straight, and that's definitely not the start we would have hoped for. In fact, she's already gone from enthusiastic to troubled after just 2 games played. Can she break on this one, though, to get herself back into this thing? She has advantage, and she has done so. Now with service, she's got a chance to draw level, but does not. Again, she's been broken twice already in this thing by Andreescu. And trailing 4-1 this first set is not looking too good. 5-1 all but over. It looks like she's going to lose 6-1 in the opening set, which is a terrible start. Anxious now instead of troubled. At 1-1, this second set's already looking a lot better. Also, she's regained her confidence. Andreescu, though, remains self-assured and is not going to be easy. She's been broken here in that third game of the set, and that's a worrying sign that we are probably on our way to getting swept in this thing. I've seen a lot of balls still going out in this backside. She hits long in this backside way, way, way too often. Still a real weakness for her. Must-win game here, trailing 3-1. She has 3-2. This is the first time in both of these sets that she's managed to get 2-game wins. And with a break there, it's back to 3-3. 4-3. She's gotten 3 straight. She's got a real shot at this set, at least. 15-30 to her advantage, but a couple straight points, and it's back to 4-4. With service, gets it to 5-4. Andreescu well in control of this one, though, and it's 5-5. Had one on the line there. Looked like it was in, called out, lost the point, and now trailing 6-5. Difficult call. Really hurt us on that one. I think that was the turning point here late. And we drop set number 2 and the match. The final goes to Andreescu. I had 3 players in the semis, and we cannot come away with the win. That hurts a lot. Andreescu is really hard to beat for us still. It's a good showing, but also disappointing. Girls 300 level junior tournament. Squaw made it to the finals, but did not come away with the win. But the rapid progress that we've seen is definitely a good sign that maybe Squaw can push a little bit further. That shot in the dark, maybe not so bad. We'll see how that development pattern goes. Such a young player. Could still be a 5-star talent, especially with the right management. Yeah, Mafanova with a strong mental growth week, +3 to her killer instinct, taking it from a 10 up to a 13. Confidence also going +1 to a 16. That's fantastic. That is really good growth. Meanwhile, Kostinseva also a tremendous week. Anticipation It was less than 1%, but still, +1 to a 16. Positioning, less than 5%, +1 to a 15. And her drop shot, the one I have been focused on, goes +1 with 16% gained up to a 13, getting to that happy zone. I'm not going to worry about training all of her shots the way I have for Montgomery, but that one was almost there, so that brought 2 of her skill shots to that 13 plus. I'll leave the other couple at 10s and focus on something else for her, just to see how that differs from Montgomery and her progress. Here is how the team stands at this point in time. You can see Krager, the mentals, 10 plus, but not great. The other ones, though, the controllable ones, looking much better physically. We got her speed just a little bit ago, 2 weeks ago, I think, to a 12. Footwork, agility also there. They need some work, but otherwise really strong. And 12s certainly aren't bad now. Her skill shots are still hurting, but otherwise technically is fairly decent. Definitely a 3-star player, though. Definitely just belonging where she is at 37th. Kostenseva's progress, though, looking good. Speed, agility could use a small amount of work, but 15 is certainly good, just not great for a top 10 player. And technically, she has some okay skills. Couple 15s are good. A lot of 13s. You can see just the lob and the hot shots lagging behind a little bit with that drop shot and the smash 13 plus. I'm happy with that for a little bit. I'd like to see something like her return, her serve accuracy, her forehand accuracy climb up a little bit, plus those couple physical attributes. We might target a couple of those easy upgrades the way we are right now with Montgomery, if possible. Goff, likewise, fairly good physically, though a couple weaker attributes. Same with the technicals. She does have a couple that are right on the edge of 13s. For me, I think serve accuracy might be the next target, as she has a lot of strengths, and that is just about the only weakness around there. Well, not a weakness, but not a strength anyway. Montgomery's still on 4 stars. I don't know how much longer. We might see her climb into that 4.5-star range fairly soon, especially as we continue to target those few easy upgrades. The one we're working on right now is Focus. It's at a 17. Definitely not far away from an 18 now. Yemafanova, that major weakness she had was speed. We've already got it up to double digits from about a 6. Still need some work. I want to get that at least to a 13 before we even start looking at the technical attributes. Only 113 though, so she's got a long ways to go. But at 20 years old, she's good and definitely has the potential and is improving rapidly. Raducanu, the old player of the team at 26, has seen that progress, has gone from a 3-star to a 3.5-star player already since joining us, and we've eliminated a lot of her weaknesses, especially the speed was one area. I think she was about an 8, now a 12. Continuing to work on that, the footwork, the agility, all need to come along. You can see she didn't do a ton of tournaments, which is weird, considering she also hasn't progressed a whole lot, but I think she was totally on her own, didn't have any coaching, and that really slowed her progress. We'll continue to see what we can do with the player. She's into the top 30. Squaw, only 1.5 stars, really weak, needs a ton of things to progress, but we've already noticed can progress crazy fast. All right, well, this was a crazy short episode. Sorry about that, but we are heading into our next Grand Slam. Let's go ahead and commit to that with the next episode. Meanwhile, Goff remains 13th, even though she's had a couple better performances lately, but not in major tournaments, so it's understandable. She's going to need a good performance here. Unfortunately, I've been training pretty hard for a couple of them. Didn't realize we were right on top of another Grand Slam. Mistimed on my part. That's my fault. We're going to be in Wimbledon for this one. Krager and Goff both tired entering it. That's probably going to hurt their chances quite a bit. Kostenseva, Montgomery looking good. Yemafanova, Raducanu, definitely not where we would want them to be in the rankings, but they are hopefully poised for something good. 6 of our players there. Let's see how deep we can get into the tournament. Of course, Montgomery, This is the one she won last year, so she is the defending Wimbledon champion. It's now been a year since her one and only Grand Slam title and our team's one and only Grand Slam title. Can we make it 2 in a row? At this tournament, anyway. Montgomery or someone else for the team will certainly hope to come away with something in this one. But like I said, we're still not quite there yet. Right now, that was our one-off shock tournament. We still have some work to do, I think, to be a favorite for a tournament like this. Are we capable? I'd say 3 of our players are capable of winning. Are we likely? Not yet. We still have some work to do before that's going to be a likely thing. Goff, if anybody, should be the one coming away with wins, but she's not. She's been the weakest of the 3. All in the top 15, a couple in the top 10, 1 in the top 5. Will Montgomery hold her position? If she doesn't win this tournament, she's going to be down on points comparatively. Will she be back outside of the top 5? Well, let's just hope she wins it. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.